Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you, Mr. Camilleri and Assistant Secretary Robinson for being here today, and Assistant Secretary Nichols. It's a point of personal privilege. It's always great to see another Rhode Islander and certainly a fellow Quaker, Moses Brown Quaker, here today. As we all know and have covered today, the Western Hemisphere faces complex and interconnected challenges, whether it's regional violence and corruption, climate change and food insecurity, or the issue of regional mass migration. Because of this, the State Department and USAID have a responsibility to engage with partners and allies as we work to increase security and stability in our own backyard. Full funding of this work has never been more vital. One area where the State Department has a proven track record is its support of democracies in the Americas that are working to fight corruption. Returning to the topic of Guatemala, now President Arevalo ran on a platform of anti-corruption during the tumultuous 2023 election. Yet, despite his landslide victory, President Arevalo is now facing serious challenges to his anti-corruption policies from the Attorney General Porras. Assistant Secretary Nichols, how is the State Department supporting Guatemala's anti-corruption efforts? And specifically, how would the funding cuts proposed by Republicans affect your ability to continue the work in Guatemala to eradicate public corruption?
Thank you, Mr. Amo. And as our staff said, agreed, I do have a hard stop because I have to get on a plane and give the commencement address at our alma mater in Providence, Rhode Island. But let me just briefly address your question. We are working with the government of Guatemala on comprehensive reforms that will promote private sector investment, address a lack of development in the highlands of Guatemala where most irregular migrants originate from, putting in place structures that will prevent corrupt activities within the various institutions of the state and strengthening the justice and law enforcement sectors. The resources that we receive are crucial to that effort. The largest sender of irregular migrants in Central America is Guatemala, and we have to work with them across a whole host of areas to strengthen their capabilities.